Deze week staat in het teken van onrecht in Afrika. Ik heb zo dadelijk een afspraak met mevrouw Robla. Zij is woordvoerster van het Internationaal Strafhof in Den Haag. Ik ga het met haar hebben over onrecht in Oost-Congo en over de zaak Joseph Kony.
It's bad, you know.
In 2003, a prosecutor stated that the situation in the Congo would be a priority to his office. Can you inform us whether or not the ICC has made any progress concerning the Congo?
The judges of the International Criminal Court have issued 4 warrants of arrest against 4 citizens of Congo for crimes committed in the country. Out of the 4, 3 are already arrested and transferred to the court. The first case of the International Criminal Court, which started this year in January, is against a Congolese. Furthermore, the second case, which is a joint case against 2 citizens, one of them is Jungolo Chui and the other Katanga, is scheduled to start on the 24th of September. And the last suspect related to the situation of Congo is still at large. We have a 4th person who has been arrested, coming also from Congo, Mr. Bemba, but he's been arrested for crimes allegedly committed in the Central African Republic and not in the situation of Congo.
Another question. At this very moment, a couple of Congolese citizens stand trial. What is the effect on the Congo right now?
Well, the court has a very good outreach program to explain to the affected communities how the court works and what are the most important judicial developments taking place here in The Hague. One of the most important challenges of this court is to bridge the gap between what happens in the courtroom here in The Hague and the affected communities in the African countries. Through this outreach program, which is a 2-way communication in the villages or amongst the people who is more affected for the crimes allegedly committed, we have understood that the population in general, or the most affected communities, are very happy with the idea of an international court bringing justice.
Ms. Robla, what has Joseph Kony actually been charged with by the International Criminal Court?
Joseph Kony is one of the senior leaders of the LRA, the Law Resistant Army, an armed group in Uganda which is alleged to commit terrible crimes of a high concern to the international community. Joseph Kony is a suspect of having given orders to start a campaign in 2002 against the civilian population in the north of the country. He allegedly gave orders to kill and to abduct the local population, the civil population, including children, to be used in their hostilities, to act as porters, even to serve as sexual slaves. And he's been also charged with some crimes of mass burning of houses and looting of the camps of the IDP, the internal displaced people. To summarize, he's been charged with 12 crimes against humanity and 21 crimes, 21 war crimes.
Can you tell us something about the latest developments in the Joseph Kony case?
The warrant of arrest was issued by the judges of the court in July 2002. It was done under confidentiality, under seal, we say here at the court, to ensure that the court had the possibility to put in place a system to ensure the protection of the victims and people who could be affected. When that system was put in place, the warrant of arrest was made public. That was in October 2005. It was a warrant of arrest not only against Joseph Kony, but also against some other senior leaders of the LRA. All of them still are at large.
Is there anything the ICC can do to ensure that Joseph Kony is transferred to the court?
The court is not only a court. The court is part of an international justice system, which was established with the Rome Statute. And this system, the court is only a small piece in that system. This system has two main pillars. One pillar is the judicial pillar, which is the court, and the other pillar is the pillar that we could call the enforcement. And this enforcement has to be the responsibility of the state parties. So the court has not an army, the court has not a police. We have to rely on the cooperation of the state parties to ensure that the warrant of arrest of the court, besides other issues, are executed. If the court comes to the conclusion, the judge comes to the conclusion that there are reasonable grounds to believe that a state party fails in complying with the obligations of cooperation of the court, then they could make a finding and report to the Assembly of the State Parties.
Why has it proven so difficult to get Joseph Kony before the tribunal?
I don't think that to get Joseph Kony before the court is more difficult than other cases. Again, the court has not army, has not police. We cannot run out of the suspects. This is not our work. Our work is to make the investigations, to issue warrant of arrest, and to trial them once they are at the court. It is, as I said, the responsibility of the states to ensure that the warrant of arrest issued by our judges are executed.
Okay, well, thank you, Mrs. Romla.